If you want to become a successful trader, you must embrace patience as an edge. Impatience can be your worst enemy. Successful traders possess the art of waiting for the right setups, being patient with winnings, and decisively cutting the losing trades. Rushing into trades without clear signals is a mistake. Remember, the market is not going anywhere. Take time to prepare and build a solid foundation before taking any trade. Hey there, Tamir from FIBONACCI'S.com with the daily market recap. Please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends, and without any further ado, let's see the charts. Bulls of the SPY looking, they are back. We are now at the 443. We have said that this area of the 443, 444 will become a very important level of resistance and a major test for bulls. Let's see continuation towards 446, closing above the 446, a weekly close above it, and we can say with high probability, bulls are here, bulls are back, and we are heading towards the 455 gap. QQQ 370 now is a resistance. We have set it. Looking left, all this area 370, 372, very important level of resistance, but with Nvidia's earnings, I expect breaking above the 372 towards the 380. We will talk about Nvidia earnings in a few seconds or so. Dow Jones continuation moving sideways for consecutive days. The 346 area, very tough resistance. Only by looking left we can understand why this area is a very tough resistance. It was resistance over here, so now natural things for price action, it's a resistance. If bulls of the Dow will give up, we are heading back towards the 341. We can take Fibonacci. This is our new recent low, so we can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high, above 345, 348, below 342, we are heading towards 339. IWM, looks like IWM wants to join the bulls return, breaking and closing above the 185, 188 will be the next test for bulls. Look left, always look left to find and train your eyes why price is where it is now and where it might be heading next. So now we have some kind of a bounce of the 181, breaking above the 186. So now we need to search and look for the next potential resistance. Looking left, we can see the 188, 189 was a very tough resistance. So we expect once again 189 will become a very important level of resistance. Bitcoin failed to break above the 26,400. Ethereum back above the 1644, very important level of support. We can take Fibonacci once again, recent high, recent low, and now we have all the recent support to the downside, resistance to the upside levels. Follow price, use levels as your guide for future price action, for potential resistance, potential support, and most importantly, risk management. Oil, continuation sliding down, 77.90 needs to hold, otherwise we are heading towards 76.30 and 73.80. SOXX 503 from support, resistance, but with Nvidia's earnings I'm expecting a gap to the upside and continuation towards 537. Now let's talk about Nvidia. Epic earnings, beating all across the expectations. Let's check. after hours, we have it here. Nvidia after hours closed at the 502. Look at this candle, 8% to the upside, some kind of retracement. Now we can take Fibonacci above 508. We are heading towards 520. Back to the daily, 514, 515 to the daily. Above it, we are heading towards 561. Apple closing above the 180. We have a gap to the downside over here, 177.80. But for now, it looks like we are heading first towards the 183 and the 187 area. Weekly close above 187 and 190 will be next. This gap will get filled. Tesla 228 is holding. 242 is the resistance. We have said that the 242, 243 will be a very tough resistance, a major test for bulls. And for now, 2 days failing to break above this 242. Only look left. It was support over here. It was support over here. We had a gap to the upside at this area. So this area of the 242, 243, very tough resistance for Tesla. Above it, we are heading towards the 252. And then a weekly close above 252, above 253. We can say with high probability that this retracement, this pullback on Tesla is over. And we are back in bull's land. Microsoft trying to bounce. We have this area of the 330 area, all this area. Very tough resistance because it was a very important level of support. What was support will become resistance. What was resistance will become support. It's not rocket science. It's only technical analysis. Learning the in-depth relationship between price action, candlestick analysis, Fibonacci, and trend lines, you can become your own indicator and you will be able to identify with high probability where price might be heading next. Check the links in the description below if you want to take your trading journey to the highest level. Become your own indicator. Stop following others to tell you what to buy, where to sell, or what to do. Take your financial freedom in your own hands. We have the one-on-one live mentorship program. We have the pre-recorded program. Same program, but pre-recorded. 6 hours, 49 lessons. Both programs guarantees lifetime access, support, guidance, all Discord channels until you will say to yourself, I can do it by my own. I am my own indicator. Check the links in the description below. We have some discounts for you. Check it. Google finally breaking above, closing above this trend line. Continuation up. Trend lines are the roadmap for future price action. Now, where price of Google might be heading next, we have 133, very hard resistance. Above it, we are heading towards the 138 and 144.40. We can take the same line, put it over here, and now we can put it over here also. We can put it over here. 138 together with this trend line. Above it, we are heading 144. Netflix also breaking above this short-term downtrend line. 430 from support to resistance. Try to break above and went back down, closed below the 430 area, 428. Why? It was resistance over here, support over here, resistance over here, and basically since middle of June, this level of the 428 is a very important level of support, resistance, support, resistance. So now, once again, resistance. Meta continuation bouncing. 300 is the next level of major test for bulls, a weekly close above it, and we can say bulls of Meta are back. AMD, nothing much, moving sideways, but with Nvidia's earnings, let's see how it will affect AMD. We have this red trend line as a resistance for the lower highs. We have this red trend line as support for the lower lows, but we also have this longer term white trend line that helps us to identify that AMD is still in an uptrend, long-term uptrend since October. Now some kind of retracement. If you want to go long on AMD, if you're not long yet, I would wait for a weekly close above this red trend line. If you like what you see, you like what you hear, please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends. It takes 1 second. Help me grow this channel. Will be much appreciated. Also, feel free to let me know any comment, any feedback in the comment section below. Amazon, we don't need Fibonacci because we have trend lines. And as long as this trend line is holding, the higher lows since March, every time price reached this trend line, bounced once again, bouncing this trend line. Now let's see continuation towards the 137. 137 was here resistance, support. So 137 is the next resistance, potential resistance. Above it, we are heading towards 140 and then 143 only by looking left. You can take Fibonacci if you want. Swing low, swing high, 137, 140, and then 143. Shopify, bulls of Shopify woke up, but got rejected by the 57 area. 57, support, resistance, once again resistance. Once you understand the relationship and how it works, Fibonacci, trend lines, with candlestick analysis, of course, this is pure price action. Everything follows price, no other indicator. With all these indicators, thousands and thousands of indicators, no indicator can let you know where price might be heading next. Fibonacci gives you most accurate resistance and support for future price action. Check the links in the description below. We have special discounts until the end of August. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends. Don't forget to check the links in the description below for more educational resources. Until the next video, stay safe.